Assalamu alaikum. I am Saad Rahat. In this tutorial, I will describe about the CSS Grid. So, at first, you need to know what is the CSS Grid. CSS Grid is something like a simple layouting process where using the CSS property. So this is pretty cool because you can change or you can manage your layout by using CSS. You do not change the div or the section in your markup in the HTML. You can easily manage your code or the markup by using this CSS grid. So another thing which is the difference between the CSS grid and the CSS Flexbox. So if you use the Flexbox, so you know that if Flexbox is one dimensional, it can works only the single dimension. But the advantage of the CSS grid is it can work with the two dimensional, because two dimension what is at row and the column. So this is pretty cool. You can manage your code or the layout very easily. And uh, let's do some code, then you can understand. So I will minimize this and start. I'm using VS Code. So uh, change the title, sorry, CSS Grid, and I should link my CSS file. So uh, let's start some code like div and declare some class which is grid, sorry, grid, and also do declare two div. Class name is something like A, and declare another div which is B. So let's put some dummy text. I'm using the Ahmad. So when I write the lorem 40 and hit tab, it will automatically generate the 40 word of dummy text. So, and for the second portion I am using the 20 tab, and for this is pretty cool. Actually this editor is pretty cool. It have some cool feature. So let's check the output. So you see that the text are here. This is first div and this is the second div. So let's start some style. This, I'm sorry, grid and display grid. Okay, save it. Nothing happened. So we can define the columns in the grid section or the main class. So the class is grid hyphen template hyphen columns. So you can use any kind of unit. I am using FR, which is the fraction, and you see that the 2D are automatically aligned into two columns. This is pretty cool, because if you do this in the normal CSS or without using the display grid, you have to use the float left or float right for this type of task. So the working process is pretty simple in the CSS grid. I am using some style, something for the color, background color, like if the grid nth child odd, then background color will be something like red. Okay. If the grid and child even, then the background color will be something like cyan. Okay, it's not working. And child, I'm using 2D, so it have to work. Let's change into the okay, it's work because we have the grid class, then we have div. So I choose the odd color, odd number of div color is red, and the another one is cyan. So little more light. So okay, fine. So I think you understand how to define the grid and how to use the column. You can also use the percentage, something like 10%, save it. You see that the first column automatically align the 10% position, and the second column, the rest of these are aligned to the second column. So you can also declare the something like pixel. So you see that the 200 pixel is automatically taken. So let's do something like real-time layout. So I'm tilting this thing, and in the real-time layout we have something like header. We can have header in our web page, then something like nav bar, which is navigation, and then we have main content section, then we have the something like sidebar, okay, and the last div is for footer. Okay, fine, it's a simple layout. By doing this you can understand how CSS Grid is actually helpful. So layout, check the layout. Okay, you see that our section are aligned automatically, but okay, fine, we take the 5D, but the nav bar is not appear. Sorry, I didn't save it, that's why the nav bar is not appear. Sorry, the footer section is not appear. So we will change our grid section to 2 columns. The plan is this will be the single line and this will also be single line, but the main content portion is the left side and the sidebar will be right side. So we need to align those 2D by using the grid. So let's start. We need two columns. So at first we need to align those section into the grid area. So our class name is header. So there is a class for grid area, grid hyphen area. So I just allocate the class name, which is header. So second portion is nav, nav, grid area nav. Third portion is our main content, main content, grid area, main content, and the next one will be sidebar, grid area, sidebar, and the final one will be the footer, which is grid area, footer. Okay, we allocate our class name into the grid area. So let's add some rows for our layout. We need how many rows? One for this section, one for this section, and third one for this section, because we need those two div into the one rows. So we need 3, and the last one is 4. So add some property which is grid template rows. So I can use the fraction, or you can use whatever you want, any kind of unit, pixel or percentage. So I'm just using FR. So I need 4 fraction. Okay, done. So let's check the output. Output is nothing because I didn't display anything right now. So there is another class for aligning or showing this section, which is grid hyphen template hyphen areas. So I just enter the quotation and declare the name of the section. So in the first section I need just header in 2 columns. So I just write the header 2 times, which means I need header these 2 columns. So this is our first row, and the second row I just need the nav for, because I need the nav section in the full or the 2 columns. So for the next I need main hyphen content, and the second row I need the sidebar, and the third portion I need footer and footer. So let's check the output. So you see that the CSS grid are already aligning by using the grid template areas. I already said that I need the header for the full format and need the nav for full section, and I divide the section in main content and the sidebar content. So these two are automatically appear in the same row, and the footer will be the 1 rows. So I just change the nav per, cut the nav per, and paste into the footer section, and cut the footer section and change paste it in the second portion. So now you see that what will be happen. So you see that the footer section appear in here, and the nav section is appearing in the last position. This is the power of the CSS grid. You can easily manage your content or your layout by using this feature or this property, CSS grid. So I think you guys understand the advantages of the CSS grid. So another thing, something like if you want some white space in this site, something like wrapper. So I just add something like another rows which is 10 pixel and another rows for 10. Let's put something 40. 10 is a little bit short. Okay, and just for the empty space you need to full stop and space. It will automatically align the space. Okay, let's check the output. So you see that my content is automatically aligned into the center, and I have this 40 pixel in two sides, left and right side. So this will pretty awesome. And the next thing is about the responsive for the mobile version. So I'm just declaring the media screen, and for max width is 500 pixel. So just copy the grid portion, this section of the CSS, and paste in here. And in the mobile version we do not need the sidebar extra space. Just remove it and remove it from here, remove it, and it also remove every portion. Okay, okay, remove, and the last one is remove. Okay, let's check. So okay, in the last section we need to the main content, align into the main content. We do not need the sidebar into the right side of the main content. So the sidebar will be new rows. So let's check the output. I didn't save it, so it's not working because I didn't write the pixel in here. Okay, you see that it actually worked. The header portion and the nav portion, main content portion, and the sidebar and the footer, all the portion are aligned in the mobile version. When I just increase the size greater than 500 pixel, it automatically align to the left right side, the sidebar, the main content and sidebar automatically aligned. And if I minimize belong to the 500 pixel, so you see that 900 501, then change it into the desktop version, and in the 500 it just aligned with to the mobile version. So okay, that's it. And the last one is you can add some extra gap, which you do not need to add some margin. There is a grid property which is grid hyphen gap. So I'm declare as 10 pixel. So let's check. You see that automatically add some extra space into the every section. So let's okay. So you see that it's something great. Okay guys, so I think you guys understand how to use the grid property in the CSS. It's awesome. And if you have any problem, then comment into the comment box. And if you like this video, so you should like the hit the like button, and please subscribe. And thank you for watching.